Guru Nation, welcome back to another investment video. This is these videos are near and dear to my heart because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an investor. At least I try to be an investor. I only talk about what I know, and that's just very narrow space in life sciences. So I'm very interested in biotechs. I'm very interested, obviously, in clinical research and life sciences. So when I come across interesting investment opportunities, I want to share, not to give you investment advice. It's never to do that, right? It's to give you the skill set and, or at least just open your eyes to see, you see behind me here, if the price is right on the stocks. Okay, so today I'm talking about Veeva Systems. Veeva is the biggest clinical research company, excluding sponsors, meaning the companies that pay for the actual studies, the drug companies. Veeva Systems, symbol VEEV, is the biggest by market cap company in clinical research. It's relatively risk-free because they are selling the tools to the drug companies to do their studies. So whether a drug fails or gets FDA approval really doesn't matter to Veeva. Veeva is trying to get clinical research done more efficiently. So with that being said, let's do some due diligence on this company, and let me show you a couple things. And again, not financial advice at all, but full disclosure, I am a Veeva shareholder. Cathie Wood, who I love from ARK Invest, she holds a lot of Veeva in her ETF, ARK G. And it's no wonder why. Okay, Veeva is going to be a disruptive force. It's been around since I've been around in clinical research, which is ancient. I'm like a dinosaur in this space already. Well, Veeva's still not a household name with the research sites. And that's going to change very quickly. I think that's going to change in the next couple of years. They're already giving out free e-regulatory to the sites. They're doing e-consent. They have an EDC. So let's get into the article we wrote on Latinos in clinical research. Shout out to Eileen Schneider, the writer. Cloud computing. Veeva has become a key vendor in life sciences research. No kidding, key vendor. They are the biggest. Look at this market cap, $39.5 billion. 1 year target estimate at 327. I think, to me, this is like the Amazon of clinical research. They're only going to get bigger. Things are starting to consolidate. There's an explosion of gene therapy, microbiome research, vaccine research, rare disease, devices, decentralized trials, virtual trials. They have a hand in all of this. Let's just get into some of the stuff. Since 2000, the volume of data in a phase 3 study has increased by more than 50%, and the cost per patient for a clinical trial has nearly doubled. Traditional electronic data capture systems add to this complexity and cost by requiring site staff to spend a large amount of time managing clinical data. System setup, maintenance, inflexibility, and a lack of integration have slowed down the pharmaceutical industry's ability to get clean data and quickly make informed, confident decisions during drug trials. Do you know how difficult it is? Forget about the sponsor. Do you know how difficult it is for one research site, one clinic? Usually studies have 30 to 100 clinics participating in any given study. For one clinic to manage one clinical trial, they need like 11 different vendors. The last time I checked, it was like 11 different logins. They need a login for AWS, for EDC, for eSource, for regulatory, for everything, labs, IRB portal, you name it, EKG portal. So Veeva is kind of seeing the inefficiency there, and they're making action. They're taking action towards this problem. Veeva has assumed a leading position in cloud-based software for the global pharmaceutical and life sciences industry. Committed to innovation, product excellence, and customer success, Veeva serves more than 850 customers, ranging from the world's largest pharmaceutical companies to emerging biotechs. Veeva is headquartered in San Francisco Bay Area, with offices all over North America, Europe, Asia, Latin America. Founded in 2007. See, I got started in 2005. I'm actually older than Veeva. My career is longer than Veeva's. I'm a dinosaur, I tell you guys. Veeva's industry cloud solutions provide data, software, services, and an extensive ecosystem of partners to support critical functions from R&D through commercial. Veeva helps companies of all sizes bring products to market faster and more efficiently while maintaining compliance. Companies around the world are using Veeva to help change the way they do business. According to the company, 81% of new drugs were approved. 81% of new drugs that were approved were launched with Veeva CRM. There is 90% faster data change request resolution with Veeva Open Data. There is a 40% reduction in trial master file reconciliation with Vault eTMF, and there's a 50% reduction in submission development time. This is why this stuff's important. Speed is important. We're going to have an explosion of research this decade. That means trials are going to get started quicker, also fail quicker. Veeva benefits from all of that. Veeva facilitates in all of that. Veeva went public in 2013. In 2015, see, I wasn't even aware of Veeva until 2016, 2017-ish. I should have started buying the stock back then. I didn't. I've been in this industry since 05. It took me until 2017, let's just say, to even know what Veeva was. Why? Because they're working on the sponsor side primarily. They were working big on the safety side with sponsors, pharmacovigilance, SUSAR reports, making trial master files easier for sponsors. I was on the site side the entire time. I'm telling you guys, Veeva is undervalued because sites don't even know. It's still not a household name for sites. I continue. All right, went public in 2015. The company acquired Zinc Ahead, a content management software company. In 2019, Veeva acquired Crossix, a privacy-safe patient data and analytics company. As of August 2020, it had a market cap of 40 billion. You just saw 39 billion. On January 14th, 2021, Veeva announced it will become a public benefit corporation. This will make it the first publicly traded company and largest ever to convert to a public benefit corporation. I remember looking up what this was. It doesn't affect investors or anything, but basically the way they're going about it is they have a responsibility, fiduciary responsibility, not just to investors like most publicly traded companies, but also to all of their stakeholders and to the general public at large. But don't get it twisted, guys. All right. PE ratio 110. Tech companies are going to be in the hundreds. Earnings per share $2.36 a share. Investors love this. People like Cathie would love this. There is a pressing need. Oh, in 2020, Veeva announced MyViva For Patients, a new application for clinical research sites. They're starting to get into the sites, guys. Stay tuned. We're going to do more videos on Veeva. I have a feeling more news is going to come out about Veeva. With capabilities for virtual visits, patient adherence, ePro, eConsent, eSource, an easy-to-use patient portal, MyViva For Patients is designed to make it easier for clinical research sites to deliver patient-centric and paperless clinical trial experience for patients and sponsors. MyViva For Patients is free for clinical research sites and integrates seamlessly with Veeva Site Vault. Let me say this again. The reason why Veeva is going to win is because they're giving sites tools for free. They're making their money by charging the sponsors on the back end, because if you get the sites hooked on tech, that's all you need as a vendor. Sponsors are going to pay for it. Hand over fist, they're going to pay for it. There's a pressing need for clinical solutions that reduce the burden on patients participating in trials and make study execution easier for sites, said Jessica Collins, Program Director for Investigator-Initiated Clinical Trials at Vanderbilt. Having the ability to conduct parts of a study remotely is key to even better patient experience and speeding study conduct. It's a crucial shift for the industry. Veeva is leading the way in that. MyViva For Patients enables patients, doctors, and coordinators to collaborate remotely with advanced audio and video capabilities, reducing the need for in-person visits. Clinical researchers can collect and record patient data electronically. So look, guys, this is virtual trials. You're going to hear all about it on my channel. And if you're in the life sciences clinical research sector, you're going to know it's supposed to make sites easy, studies more efficient. Veeva is providing the tools for sponsors and sites to make it more efficient. MyViva For Patients is free for clinical research sites. Free. Okay, think about that, what that actually means. MyViva for Patients is part of the Veeva Clinical Network. This is a set of solutions, and they're not done. I know we're going to do more videos later. This is a set of solutions that brings together sponsor sites and patients. In addition to MyViva, Veeva also launched Veeva Site Connect, a new application that connects sponsors and sites together during trials. Together with Veeva Vault Clinical Suite, Veeva is the first and only company providing solutions that help sponsor sites and patients to share and view information during a clinical trial. It's part of Veeva's attempt to enable patient-centric clinical trials. According to Bree Burks, Vice President of Strategy Site Solutions at Veeva, the company recently launched eConsent. The first patient has been consented using Veeva's eConsent technology. It is owned by sites and used on any study they want. It is free. Again, are you getting the theme here? Free, fully validated by Veeva and HIPAA Part 11 compliant. The focus is on improving the patient experience and digitizing the consent process. The e-consent platform is connected to Veeva's e-regulatory, which by the way is also free for sites. All signed versions of consent are auto-filed back in the e-reg, in the electronic binder. The site only needs to log into Site Vault and the e-consent's already integrated. Additionally, eConsent is connected to Veeva's patient app, MyViva. Patients sign and retain copies of their consents. So this is, if you want to see the press conference for this, the press release for this. First patient completes digital consent with Veeva Clinical Network in phase 2B study. It's on Veeva website. If you look at Veeva and you go to investors, this is where I'm at, a public benefit corporation. So let's see a little bit more about what that means. As a PBC, Veeva remains for profit, but is legally responsible to balance the interest of multiple stakeholders. See, this is exactly what I said, including customers, employees, partners, and shareholders. It is also broadened its certificate of incorporation to include a public benefit purpose to help make the industries it serves more productive and create high quality employment opportunities. By the way, the diversity, equality, and inclusion wave that's happening right now that's much needed, Veeva plans to do a lot there as well. So I am a big fan of Veeva, in case you can't tell. This is not financial advice, but I haven't seen a company, maybe they're like Catalent. You know, I did the video recently of Catalent. They're in charge of preclinical all the way to commercialization, shipping biologics, shipping gene therapy. This is bigger than that because this is the data, and this is integrating the patient experience with the site experience with the CRO experience. They didn't even mention they have an EDC system. Veeva has an EDC system, and with the sponsor experience. So they've been handling the sponsor experience well. They've been an industry leader in clinical research for safety issues with sponsors, safety reports, SUSARs. This next decade, they're merging to the sites and the patients, and they're continuing the sponsor side. Obviously, they have the market share, so they're just connecting all the pieces with data on top of it. In my opinion, this is a safe, very safe, but high growth stock as well. I think Viva's best days are in front of it. And let me know what you think. I'm definitely going to be doing more videos on Veeva later. And we'll look at the stock price, you know, over the next couple of months and definitely over the next few years. I'm excited to learn more about this. Not financial advice. Do your own homework. Learn a thing or two about Veeva. Start networking with Veeva's staff and social medias and all those things. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Take care.